All right, hey, shalom, shalom, Akim. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHEM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHEM, Kodash. All right, double honors to our apostles. There was a great millstone. We're well. It's all this is truth through the Spirit. All right, as always, salutations to the Zaquani Akim. All right, across the four corners of the earth, that's teaching us truth and sincerity, faith, and honesty. And shalom, labatham, labacharium. Shalom, which is peace and love to the elect. All right, if Israel scattered across the four corners of the earth that are predestined to be saved, all right, in the latter end of Esau's rulership. All right, I'm a fellow servant Guam. All right, I got a brother. All right, we from GMS Tampa Bay 12, the camp out here in Tampa, Florida. All right, in America, okay, which is Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures. All right, spiritually Solomon, Egypt, spiritually Nineveh, and so forth and so on. All right, with another lesson, Lord's word is edifying to the elect. All right, so yeah, the title is Do Not Take Grace, all right, for weakness. Okay, because pretty much that's what you have going on. That's why you got all these scoffers coming up, okay, and all these guys out of the woodworks, man. Okay, because pretty much they took the liberty of YAHAWASHI as a sign of weakness. Okay, they had a certain amount of knowledge. Okay, they touched a certain amount of people, and they just pretty much sat back on the plow. All right, I'm straight. Okay, but the whole time the Most High had a certain amount of men. All right, i.e. Elder Pastor on down, okay, set an example of what it is to not look back on the plow. I mean, to not look back as thy wife, okay, and to not put thy hand onto the plow, all right, and to be not fit for the kingdom, because that's what those brothers is doing, man. Okay, our elders and apostles of Great Millstone have what? Had their hands on the plow this whole time and been working. So what your boy from Fopi said, you can be an old plow, you know, this old plow Elder Pastor R. But his hand is still on the plow. He's still working, man. Why? Because he did not take grace for weakness. And that's what you got these guys. Now that they see the RFID chip is a mark of the beast. Okay, now that they see the nuclear missiles is here. Now that they see all hell's breaking loose across the four corners of the earth. Now they're trying to slide in, you know, skip their way in and be like, I was here the whole time. Just, man, this dude calling himself, man, this dude wife calling herself an elder, man. Okay? Okay, here I'm here, elder, you know, so and so and so, wife of Quinath, of folk, sitting here with another man when the scriptures tell you in the book of Sirach, sitting not in the book of Sirach 9:9. Okay, sitting not at the table with another man's wife, man. Okay, so it's completely off, man. But all this goes back into they took in the grace of the Most High, YAHAWASHI, as a weakness. Why? Because they were secure. They were secure financially. They were secure emotionally at a certain time. But what? The scriptures say in the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, though it tarry, wait for it, man. You see? And when you go into that word tarry, okay, it means to pretty much be prolonged, man. Okay? So the Lord said, though the word be prolonged, all right, it will not tarry. It will not be prolonged, because this is the time of the Lord sealing the elect. But you took your grace, you know, you took the mercy that was given unto you for granted, man, for weakness, when the Lord was pretty much doing a sealing for the elect. But you thought you straight, man. And that's why you got these guys coming up, man, because they thought they was straight. Now that they see the promises coming to pass, they know that, damn, this shit real. You know, nah, bro, no, bro, you guys are gonna be destroyed, man. Okay, because really you don't have faith. You don't believe in the Lord. Okay, you got subscribers, you got viewers, you got likes. That's all you're here for, man. But once the internet shut down, the Lord is going to show them who are his chosen, man, according to 2 Ezra 16. All right? You got it, bro.
Okay. Starting here.
Sirach. Speak anytime. Spirit.
Okay. This is Sirach chapter 5, and I will start at verse 2. Follow not thine own mind in thy strength.
Right, and that's what these guys is doing, man. Okay? The scriptures say, lean not unto thy own understanding. And these guys have learned into their own understanding of what? I'm straight. I'm suffice. I'm secure. Okay? And the whole time, bro, the scriptures tell you he that endure into the end. Okay? The word endure means what? To suffer, man. Okay? All right? But what? This whole time, these guys were leaning into being financially secure. Okay? Okay? And really, that goes back to trusting into Egypt, man. Okay? Because our people always had a tendency to trust in their enemies, man. Okay, going all the way back to the time when we was coming out of Egypt. Okay, what did they say? Thou brought us out here into the wilderness to be destroyed. He said they said we were our people. The same niggas that's here today said what? We were better off in Egypt, okay, where we had food, man. Okay, we had raiment, man. Okay, we had clothes, we had water, we had shelter. But you brought us out here in the wilderness, and that symbolized them niggas didn't have faith, man. They didn't believe, bro. Okay, the key essential to this to the ministry that we have here, man, is the faith. It's the belief in YAHAWASHI, man. Because Jake don't got that, bro. It was not given unto all men, man. Okay, that's why the scripture say, blessed. All right, blessed are ye, man. For your eyes for they see, and for your ears for they hear. And what? Faith cometh by hearing. Hearing what? The testimony of YAHAWASHI, which is what? The spirit of prophecy, man. All right, you got it.
Sirach 5:2. Follow not thine own mind in thy strength, to walk in the ways of thine heart.
Walk in the ways of thine heart. And the heart leads you to be destroyed, man. Okay? Trusting in the present. Okay? Trusting in your finances, man. Go ahead.
Sirach 5:3. And say not, who shall control me for my works?
Yeah, who shall control, who shall see me, who shall judge me? That's what Jake was doing, man. Jake actually took the grace of the Most High for granted. He came out of One West. You know, these niggas came out of One West. They know about the elders. Okay, they know about the men that they were taught the truth from. But what? They put down the plow. You see, they didn't want to do no more work. They was tired. They got comfortable. And why was that? Because they didn't believe, man. They didn't believe because back in those days, it was very seldom you would see the RFID chip popping off or the thermonuclear missiles. Or, hey, hell, even a fucking sedition among men, man. All these uproars over the all four corners of the earth. Okay? You name it, man. Niggas is bugging out, bro. Out there in Hong Kong, the protests out there in Italy, out there in South Africa, man. Okay, and so forth and so on, man. Out the shit that's going on out there in Venezuela, and so forth and so on, all across the four corners of the earth. Okay, you're having these protests and these uproars, and these are the signs that YAHAWASHI said would happen in the book of St. Matthew 24. But they didn't see it happening. You see? They didn't have the vision. They didn't have the vision because it wasn't backed up by faith, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Sirach 5:3. And say not, who shall control me from my works? The Lord will surely revenge thy pride.
And that's what the Lord is doing. He's revenging their pride, man. And now these guys are stiff-hearted, man. You see? Stiff-necked, hard-hearted, man. Okay? They don't want to give the men that been having their hand on the plow their credit. You see? All right? They want to keep going in the ways of believing that I got it, you know? Okay, I was right the whole time, you know? Forget about what the apostles were saying. I got it. I know what I'm talking about. You know? Message to GMS. It's like, nigga, but when you go on your channel, bro, you got a year ago, okay, 2 years ago, but you just came out of the woodworks talking about you got the doctrine, and then at the end of the day, you talking about the Native American Indians and the Latin tribes are not Hebrew Israelites, man. But that's off, okay. Who are the Northern tribe then, man? Okay, you know, go ahead.
Sirach 5:4. Say not, I have sinned. And what harm hath happened unto me? Right, I put my hand down from the plow. What? I ain't get cut yet. I ain't get touched yet by the Most High. Going into Ecclesiastes 8, which you said to quote, you know, through the Spirit. You know, okay, Ecclesiastes 8. All right, okay. What? Because of sentence of an evil work is not executed speedily, and that was an evil work, man. For you to put your hand down to the plow, because the scriptures tell you the two commandments hang on the law: to serve the Most High with all thy heart and all thy mind, all thy soul. And the brother just read. You gave your own, you trusted in your own mind, man. So the Most High was not your priority. You see? And to love thy neighbor as thyself. And you niggas don't do that, man. Okay? Because if you did, if you loved your neighbor as yourself, you would feed the flock. Okay? That's the edification. That's the edifying, man. Okay? That's the sacrifice. Okay? Romans 12:1, man. But out of nowhere, you got these niggas talking about, like, I'm an elder. These niggas ain't got no work, man. How we supposed to trust in you, nigga? You ain't got no work, man. You ain't got no daily edification, no daily exhortation, man. You know? You don't even believe that what is the 666 mark, man? Which is the mark of the beast, man. You know? You niggas don't got info, you know, bringing out info daily on a daily basis, man. And that's the significance of leaving the flock, of leading the flock astray.
That's what you niggas did, man. That's the significance of showing the love for Yahawashi. Now you niggas want salvation, man. You know? I can only imagine how the elders elders and apostles of Great Millstone feel, man. Like these, they seen these niggas out there in the schools, man. You know? Now these niggas coming out of nowhere, man. You know? Scoffing, mocking niggas of GMS. Yo, fat ass, this and this and that. Just some nigga shit, man. These are the same niggas back in the day who gave Yahawashi up, man. Okay, because what? Those men were, it was men that were following Yahawashi. All right? But you niggas wanted the seat of Yahawashi, man. That's what it go back to, envy, man. And what? Now that you see Yahawah's spirit is on the elder apostle of Great Millstone on down, you envy that, man. Because you can see the fruit. And that's why Yahawashi say you shall know them by their fruits, man. You niggas ain't got no fruit, man. Okay? And not to say it for, you know, just, but Great Millstone is global, man. So the word that came out of Babylon the Great, which is America, the heart of Babylon, the belly of the beast, is global, man. Okay? You don't got folk out here in Australia, you know, out here in Italy, you know. You fucking niggas, man. The Lord gonna kill you niggas, man. Because you took grace for weakness. Go ahead.
Sirach 5 and 4. Say not, I have sinned, what harm hath happened unto me. For the Lord is long suffering, he will in no wise let thee go.
Yeah, Khan. Yeah, read that again.
Khan, Sirach 5 and 4.
Speak on that, bro.
Khan, say not, I have sinned, and what harm have happened unto me, which the brother broke down. Okay, because the Lord's, you know, as far as time goes, judgment is not always expedient. You know, the Lord, sometimes he wants to build up your case. You know, he has a certain purpose for you to be here on earth to play out. You know, but, you know, the Lord, again, you know, in the heavens, okay, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day unto the Lord is 1,000 years unto us. You know, that's why our brother quoted Ecclesiastes 8th chapter, because, you know, men think they get away with stuff. You know, they do something and the Lord don't check them for it. So they think, oh, it's forgotten of. You know, thinking no one's ever saw it, it's never to be spoke of. You know, but the Lord is going to require that. You know, and going into the pride of, you know, these men, you know, popping up out of nowhere like they never left. You know, I don't go too far into that kind of, you know, subject because, hey, we all got to fight still. You know, we're all still trying to endure to the end. But we know that they're going into marking those men.
Right.
You know,
it's caused division.
Exactly.
In Romans 16 and 17.
Because this truth is narrow. You know, ever since the apostles came on the scene, you know, on the internet in 2007, you know, now everybody's a master teacher. You know, you have all different type of congregations, you know, and they're not giving double honors to those apostles of Millstone. No. You know, they're acting like they labored this themselves. Yeah. You know, never giving proper credit to the men who the Lord is really actually dealing with. You know, and going into, we got to be really close because, you know, they see some. These dudes are popping up out of nowhere. You know, it's just going to worsen. You know, these men are going to, their doctrines going to start getting more bugged out and way left field as the time get closer to the end. And
if I may add, you said something so beautiful. They're going to show you the elder apostle to her on down, man. The elders, man. I'm talking about the elders, man. They know the prophecies, man. They knew the prophecy because the scriptures tell you about men shall come in the last days, you know. Okay, scoffers, and they know the prophecies, man. So that's why they just laugh and do videos to edify us on guys like you, man, because you ain't doing nothing but bringing out water, drawing out water, you know, and which is giving thirst to the elect, you know, because the whole time you guys were nowhere, man, but you guys are actually fulfilling prophecy, man.
Exactly.
You know, you scoffing at the men who actually been working this whole, this old plow, old plow? That don't even sound right, bro.
That's a compliment.
That's a compliment, bro. Like, the fuck? The water. I'm still laboring. I'm still here. But guess what? We're going to make videos on how you put the plow down. Okay. But you the same nigga that did a video and said you hot and cold at the same time. You know? Yeah. But the prophecy says if you either whether thou be hot or cold. But you hot and cold. Yeah. The Lord said it was better if you be lukewarm. It was better if you didn't even know this truth. Yeah. It was better if you just heard the truth on the fly by night, man. You know? Yeah. Walked past the camp, heard the truth, came across a video, clicked on it in 5 seconds, and just went to another video. Yeah. But nigga, you actually know what's going on, bro. And you put your hand down from the Lord. It ain't us that you offending. It's the Lord you offending, man. Because you got to understand, but we brought with a price. That's why the scripture say, understand this without readers, man. With all I getting, get understanding. Okay? You thought you was going to get salvation, nigga. We can only get salvation through the Lord, nigga. It ain't about how you niggas dress. got this video out here on this guy channel, man. You got AOC, you got all these camps here, Priest Daniel, all these guys here, man. You know, all these niggas standing here taking pictures and shit. But ain't none of y'all giving reverence to YAHAWASHI. None of you niggas, man. And man, I'm telling you, bro, I can only imagine how the elders feel, man. You niggas gonna die, man. Okay? Because you got sheep under you, man. Watching and thinking this is the way. But according to the prophecies, 2/3, all right, got to be cut off. You know? So you are leaders of the 2/3. But you niggas got a heavier burden, man. Because you were actually set up. You know certain things that these younger brothers don't know, you know? Speaking of myself, I'm a younger brother too, you know? But you know certain things. You a shepherd over sheep, man. Okay? In wolves' clothing, man. You know? Bugging the sheep out. Thinking, they got the sheep thinking it's the right thing to do. You know, dress up. Prophesying with your head covered, man. All black. You know, man, you niggas is bugged out, man. And the Lord got some shit for you niggas, bro. Because our salvation is on the line, man. Esau coming down with great wrath on the whole nation of Israel. Yeah. You niggas think just because you took a deal, you straight. Yeah. You're going to get on the plane.
And that's the thing, you know, you playing on people's lives here. You know, and that's what people don't understand. They think this is just some play entertainment thing. You know, lots of people's lives are at stake. You know, when you get into this kind of thing, you know, it's a responsibility to take hold of, you know, and there's no need for pride. You know, men like we're getting into, you know, they come up and nothing has changed about them. They still got that old man on them. They're still doing stuff for the world, all right? And they really just doing this for show because Jake just want to be somebody so bad, you know, and he'll go all the way out until he can, try to prove a point, you know, to really he's just setting himself up, going into deceit and deceiver are his, you know, the Lord going into, you know, leaders of the 2/3. Somebody got to lead, you know, 2/3 straight. You know, somebody has to be that head guy to, you know, lead the rest of these people onto destruction. Because ultimately the Lord did not choose these people, these men, you know. Mm-hmm. And that's why edification comes out because, you know, these are examples, really, because this is all, like the brother was saying, well, this is fulfillment of prophecy. Yeah. You know, don't think this is just some strange thing like, oh, why is this nigga acting like this? Why is he not? Because this is prophecy. All right, the Lord warned us about these wolves out here, you know, that don't care about the sheep and, you know, they really have no other intent besides filling their own belly.
And you know what? That's beautiful you said that because when Yahawashi was on the scene, he was the resemblance of grace. He was a resemblance of mercy. He was a resemblance of fulfilling the law. But when you read the book of John, you read through certain chapters of John, all right, and it said that the Pharisees, all right, they knew that, some of the Pharisees knew that Yahawashi was Hamashiach, man. But because of their rank, they didn't want to They didn't want to follow Yahawashi, man. Yeah. And believe it or not, a lot of them guys knew that Yahawashi was Hamashiach, man. But what? They were envious of the seed of Yahawashi. They said, crucify him, man. Of jealousy and envy, man. And the Lord and Yahawashi still had mercy. And like Elder Pastor Hart did a video on, all right, which going into Esau can't make heads or tails. And Elder Pastor Bar did a video to back him up, okay, on the darkest hour and the brightest hour of Yahawashi, okay, of the extended mercy and patience of Yahawashi, all right. Okay, to actually know that all this shit was gonna happen, to do this for you niggas, man. To actually do that for you niggas, bro. The Lord brought you niggas, man. And that's when he come back. He said, every eye shall see him. You same niggas gonna see the Lord, man. Claiming you in the truth. In the truth for money, man. You know? Filthy lucre's sake, man. You niggas got a horrible death coming, man. You know? That's crazy, man. The Lord actually knew that you niggas was going, he knew that through his blood, all of the nation of Israel are going to be saved, but he did this chiefly for the elect. John 17, man. St. Matthew's 24, which he shall gather his elect, man. Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, man. Grace and mercy is to his saints. He have care for his elect. So for the elect, he did this, man. 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, man. Okay, so that we can be joint heirs, man. You know? John the 14th chapter, right with Yahawashi. That was the chief spirits, man. The first fruits, the elect, man. The 144. But he knew you niggas was going to come in, man. You know? A heavy judgment coming to you niggas, man. That's real talk, bro. You got it right now. You got the schools, you heads, okay? All right, you chiefs, a high priest, all these titles, man. But at the end of the day, the Lord knew you niggas from the beginning when he was on the scene. So guess what you're going to receive ultimately, man? Death. His mind is meditating terror and vengeance, man, on you same niggas that said crucify him and let his blood be on your children, man. You them niggas here again, man, with no faith. You got no belief. All right? That's why it was better for you to be lukewarm, man. Okay? Because you niggas ain't hot. Hey, you niggas hot sometimes and cold, man. You know? You niggas don't know what the fuck to do. So the Lord gonna show you what to do. And that's bow your head to the slaughter, man. Go ahead.
Sirach 5 and 4. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm have happened unto me. Mm-hmm. For the Lord is long suffering, he will no wise let thee go. Meaning, you're not going to get away with what you're getting away with.
That's right. The slain of the Lord shall be many, man. Okay? And you brought with a price.
And going into that grace, you your contract. You gave up that grace, by doing your own thing.
Yeah, you bailed out.
Exactly. You're not under contract no more. So, right now we're under that grace. We're still in liberty because the Lord giving us time to get right. Yep. That's why we're rehearsing our acts, doing what we're supposed to do so that we can please him. Having the faith, that's so your the grace doesn't go none and void. But when going into these men out there, they took themselves away from that grace. Therefore, the Lord's not going to cover them in that day. The Lord's not going to defend them. When Jacob's trouble is getting ready to happen, you think the Lord's going to fight for a man like that?
Yeah.
Of course not. And all those that follow after him is going to follow that same fate.
Hey, that's why, back you up, Sirach too, man. Well, what to say, woe to you that have lost patience. You niggas lost patience. You lost patience of the Lord, of the prophecies. That's why it says, Lord, tarry, wait for it, man. Though it's prolonged, okay, it's a season of grace here that's being established, man. Okay, that's covered over the elect, man, so that the souls of the elect can be sealed. Okay, so though that's happening on the Lord's time, it shall not tarry. Okay, because you're going to see it, man. You're actually going to see it. But now they see it, they want to be a partaker, but they didn't have the faith. They didn't believe. They put down the plow a long time ago, man. And then it said, it shall surely come of a truth. Another word for sure is truth, man. Of a truth, verily, verily. All right? Okay, I say unto you, man, all these things shall come to pass. Okay? And that's what's happening. Everything that YAHWASHI spoke about, who came as the lamb, is happening before us. Okay? And now that he's getting ready to come as that lion, okay, with that wrath, that vengeance, you niggas is trying to escape that. And that's what we're reading about in Sirach, the 5th chapter. You got it?
Sirach 5 and 5. Mm-hmm. Concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin onto sin. Right. So don't think just because you ain't got touched, which we quoted earlier, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Don't think because you ain't got touched, the Lord ain't going to require your iniquity, require your sin. Okay, because you got to understand something. The blood of Mashiach is what's covering us, man. Yeah. We under mercy. We're under grace. Okay, you just out here under the cloak of maliciousness, man. Being a nigga, and that's what you got these guys is, man. Okay. All right, just out here being complete niggas, man. All right, dividing the flock, coming in as scoffers, and the scriptures speak about this, man. 1 Peter the 3rd chapter, man. Okay, boasting, proud, disobedient to parents, man. Who are their parents? The elders. Okay, and you got to be spiritual to understand that, man. That's why this is only for a few. Go ahead. Sirach 5 and 6. And say not, his mercy is great.
Great. So don't say, oh man, but I got time. I got mercy. I got grace. I'm good. Let me take advantage. Even unto the Lord, even unto a lower standard, the body, man. Okay, you taking advantage of a brother. You doing certain things. Bro, the Lord said offend not one of these little ones, man. You offending the body when you doing certain things. Because you ain't doing it to us. You doing it to the Lord. You see? So at the end of the day, bro, you cannot get around the fact that YAHWASHI is the word and he's coming back, bro, to separate everybody, man. Okay? He said that in St. Matthew 10:34. I come to divide, man. I come to send a sword. A sword do what? Cut shit into pieces, man. Divide, man. Okay? So the Lord gonna divide him that serveth him not and him that serveth him, man. Going back into Malachi the 3rd chapter, man. You see? Then shall you return and discern, all right, and see that him that serveth the Most High, him that serveth him not. And we see who not serving the Lord. The sheep know their shepherd, man. Why? Because they know the voice of YAHWASHI. And that's by the way of prophecy. And you niggas ain't prophesying, bro. And then you go on these niggas' channel, bro, they get together. This nigga Kunaf got this big ass stick, bro. Standing there in all black, looking good.
They teach you how to strive for envy and strife.
Strife, that's right.
To preach prophecy, you have to have faith. You know, that's why they don't go into prophecy, because ultimately, like you get into, they don't believe.
Exactly.
You know, without faith, you can no longer be under grace. So these niggas is not under grace no more. And when the Lord returns, again, they're gonna be destroyed. And that's as simply as I was saying.
Simple.
That's how we can close the video right there. You know?
Yeah.
For edification of those people reading. But it's Sirach chapter 5, verse 6, and say not, his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
Yeah. He would. Yeah. Read that one more time. I got a preset. We can close that one.
Okay.
You're right.
God. Sirach 5 in verse 6, and say not, his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
Yeah, he will be pacified. That's pacified, man. You know, that's something you have for your kids, man. Hey, the scriptures do say the Lord is long suffering. Okay, but we're reading why not to take the mercy of the Lord for granted, man. Even though the scripture said in the book of Psalms 121, his mercy endure forever, you do not want to play with fire. Yeah. He is a consuming fire, right? So you taking a chance with the almighty power whose hands your life is in. Yeah. Okay? Go ahead.
And that's why we was going to bring it out when we can. But
we still can.
Amos 9 and 10.
We still can, bro.
All right, come. Real quick. Just read Amos 9 and 10.
Spirit. And speak on that.
All right, come.
Talk shop.
This is Amos chapter 9 in verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Yep.
So meaning, you know, going into the Lord being pacified, I mean, he's not going to do nothing. The Lord's not going to do anything. Going into, you know, people not believing ultimately that Yahweh Shai exists. You know, because if you know that Yahweh Shai exists, ultimately you know about his dreadfulness, how terrible the Lord is, the things that he has done to our people in the 4 times, and things the Lord is doing today. You know, people are dying as we speak doing this video. Someone got hit by a car. Someone got shot in the face. You know, the Lord is the author of all these things. You know, so
no. Just back you up. Scripture said the Most High is a man of war. Scripture said the issues of death belonging to him. Yeah. All right, and it says, "See now, I am he that kill and make alive." Man, the book of Job it says, "Whose hands is a soul of every living man." Okay, all right. So that's 4 precepts, and that's mercy right there, man. That's 4 precepts through the Spirit that we get it. We can throw off the dome about and Amos 5, man. Yeah. Okay. Shall it be evil? I'm sorry, Amos 9. Shall it be evil in the city and the Lord haven't I done it? So the most, like the brother backing you up, like the brother said, man. Okay, all this evil that's happening, the Lord is issuing that, man. Okay, he's the man of war. He's the man. He is the power, man. Life and death, man. Him shall he fear, man. Yeah. And guess what? You Jakes have a chance of having that fear because the laws, the statutes, commandments was given unto you, man. But now in this time, in a way of grace, in a way of mercy, man, through the YAHAWASHI. You see? Yeah. You can fear the Most High through the way of YAHAWASHI now, man. He's the mediator. All right? You got it?
Because niggas pretty much forget that we all got to face judgment day.
2 Corinthians 5 and 10.
Exactly. Whether it be good or bad, we have to sit in that seat. That's right. The Lord's going to weigh our deeds in the balance and say, you know, give us what it is.
Everybody.
Every single person on this earth is going to have that day.
That's right.
And some people had it today. Some people had it yesterday. Some people have it tomorrow.
Yeah. Go and have it to that day.
Continuing. You know, the Lord always makes judgment. He loves making judgment. You know, and speaking to these niggas that's out here, you know, they forget that. They forget that the Lord is making judgment every single day. You know,
but if I may add, he measured their heart. He seen their heart. He seen it. He foreseen that they were going to strive for wickedness. Yeah. So he just left them. And the whole time they just thought like, okay, he's still with me, or even though no, bro, you getting cut by who? Yeah. His right hand, his mouthpiece. Yeah. That's why you think all these videos get made on you niggas, man. Why do you think we're so eager to talk? It's not us speaking. Matter of fact. Let me get it real quick, bro. I got to, bro, through the Spirit. Okay? It ain't us that's speaking. Okay? St. Matthew chapter 10, verse 20. And it reads, "For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you." That's the point, man. The Spirit of Yahawah is speaking through us, through his word, man. Why? Because through his word, all these things was done. But who is the word was a person, man. Who is the word? YAHAWASHI. It was made flesh and dwelt among his own, man. Okay? So the word is the comforter, man. The word is life. In the beginning was the word, man. Okay? So it's the word that's speaking through us. You know, that's cutting you niggas, man. That's hurting you, you know? You got it?
Because that's why the scriptures tell you that the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit, because they're foolishness unto him. You know, they see man as just men. We're reading out the scriptures. We're not making up our own words and our own agendas. We're reading the script as it says, you know, but you know, again, people going into being in the flesh, being envious, being jealous, you know, want to, you know, take a man's spot that's well deserved, going into people envying after the apostles, you know, what they've been laboring for, you know, hating because where they said, you know, ultimately because the Lord set those men up.
Dealing with
you know, the Lord's dealing with it, and that's what it is. That's, you know, we follow after those men as they follow after YAHAWASHI.
They jealous, bro.
You know, and again, you know, going into this nigga stuff, you know, they never put off the old man. You know, they always been the same. You know, nothing's changed. You know, they just saw this as a way of gain. You know, I know some precepts, so let me go out there and I can make some money off this. You know, I can be somebody. You know. And that's all what it really is, you know.
Yeah, I got some. You got some more on that?
I think I finished.
Yeah.
No, I didn't finish. It was Sirach 5 and 6, and say not his mercy is great.
What's another word for mercy? Grace. So don't think. Another word for kindness, man. The scriptures tell you in the book of Jeremiah, the Lord is his loving kindness. All right, he's merciful, he's graceful. Okay, all throughout the scriptures, man, the scriptures talk about the mercy of the Lord, man. You know, that should be the key thing to this truth of knowing how Yahweh is, man. He's very merciful, man. All right, if he see through the spirit, you're doing good, man. You know, you trying, you giving the effort, because the scriptures tell you exalt the Most High, for you can never go far enough. So when you showing that you dedicate yourself to the Most High, you're gonna show us a certain reverence. Yeah. All right, but he's going to always show that mercy abundantly over you, man. If you one of those spirits.
And that's heavy, because you know how I was saying Jeremiah, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. So don't you think you know these 2/3 niggas? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Already fashioned you, shaped you,
the Lord already knew. That's why he's like, you know, he don't deal with them.
Yeah.
He don't chastise them. He don't deal with them because they're bastards. You know, we do certain things. The Lord's on our shit. You'll hear a video, brothers cutting us up. Damn, you know, because the Lord, he chastises them when we love it, but he don't love these niggas.
Yeah, and that's why bro, you said something so beautiful. If you go on the 1611 app and you type in fear of the Lord, look how many times that shit come. Slocky, I'm sorry. Look how many times that come up. Just type in the fear of the Lord, okay? It's going to take you from the Old Testament to the New Testament. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the beauty of knowing the Lord is the fear.
Exactly. That's the beginning.
That's the beginning of wisdom. That's the beginning of knowing him, man. Yeah. And the word know goes into the word knowledge, okay? Which really is reverence, respect to the Heavenly Father, you know? Knowing that ye are the sons of Israel, which is the children of Israel. That's how you know who the children of Israel, because they will have fear. How do you get the fear? You get the fear through the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay? Through the keeping of those things, man. Through the best of your abilities, man. And what is in the law? You gotta know the prophets, man. You know? Because you have to be taught these things. Matter of fact, you want to get that real quick?
What, Jeremiah? Romans
9, real quick, through the Spirit. Because you got to be taught these things. You can't just get this truth, and you can't just understand it. No, you have to be taught. Okay? And that's what you have, man. The same man that were raised up, okay, in those times are raised up in these times, man. The spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets to foretell you of the things to come to teach you. Romans 9, I think, is for how shall you know?
Today you have I'm not sure.
How shall they know without a teacher? Let me see. I get it. Yeah, I know what I said. I know what I said in my sword. It's like the sword a little different. Yeah, but that's how you know, man. The Lord is dealing with us, okay? Because we're telling you the law, okay? We're bringing you back to YAHAWASHI. And the scriptures speak about a law of faith, okay? You got to have faith in the Lord, man. And a lot of people don't got faith, man. All right? Yeah, here it is. This is Romans. I'm sorry, I said 9. 10. Yeah, 16:11. Romans chapter 10, All right, verse 14. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? Okay, so how can you call on somebody in whom you have not believed in, man? You see? And it reads, and how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? Right, so how can you believe on somebody if you not have heard of him, man? You see? And this is the domino effect of the going into the reverence of YAHAWASHI. All this is written in order, man. You see? Okay. So what? In order to hear of him, you have to have heard about who? A teacher, a prophet, okay? A man of the Lord. So that's why it says, and how shall they hear without a preacher? Okay, so how shall you hear of the fear of YAHAWASHI, okay, to believe in him if it was not for the preacher? And who was that preacher? That was Moses in that time, man. Okay? That's how you had the law. You got the law through who? Moses, man. Okay? Which shows he was a preacher. He was a prophet. Okay? All right? And that's what made the nation fear. Because what they said, no, they said, Moses, you go up and speak to the Most High. We ain't dealing with him, man. You know, when they heard that lightning come down, the thunder. Man, boy, I can only imagine that time, boy. Because, you know, shit was ancient then, boy. Jake seeing on Mount Sinai, the most High coming down, the cloud. You hear thunder right now. Imagine thunder in the ancient days, man. You feel the thunder, the ground shaking. You know, lightning, boom, 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 boom. Cause you know the Most High gonna make a dramatic scene. Yeah. That's what happened, bro. That's why they was like, nah, Moses, you speak to the Most High.
And that's why, you know, it goes in the scriptures talking about your conscience condemning you. You know, when the Lord cracks the skies and the chariots is filling the skies and all hell's breaking loose, you think men like Pope are gonna be out going to try to talk to the Lord? They're gonna be hiding. Yeah. They're gonna be hiding from the Lord, you know? Because they know they ain't been doing right. Yeah. You know?
And that's those spirits going, what, bro, and that's heavy. Judging the iniquity of the fathers to the third and fourth generation of those that hate me. Yeah. That's them same spirits coming back. That's what Elder Apostle Gabar did a video on. That these are the same spirits coming back that hated YAHAWASHI, man. And that's what
they don't want him to come back.
They don't want him, bro. They don't want him. They think they want him to come back, but their hearts is contrary to him. That's why the scripture says in 2 Peter the 3rd chapter, where is the promise of his coming? You know, they don't want the Lord to come back, man. They don't, bro. They established 401k. Why? Because they trusted in Egypt, man. Esau's the one that has the air winds for you niggas, man. But we can go ahead and
close out. Sirach, finish it. We ain't finished. Sirach 5 and 6, and say not, his mercy is great. Mm-hmm. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
Yeah, he will be pacified for the multitude of my sins, man. You niggas put the plow down. Oh, the Lord gonna save me still. Look at all the work I did. What are you doing now? It's not about what you did. YAHAWASHI said in the book of St. Matthew's, the 24th chapter, man. Matter of fact, get it real quick.
Blessed is he who, finds so doing.
You already quoted. That's the spirit. You already quoted. Blessed is he. That's the spirit. The water. Blessed is a man whom he shall find so doing. Man, key word is doing. Doing what? Feeding his flock, because that's what the Lord delights in. Flock of YAHAWASHI, man. Sheep. Okay, the believers. Because he said, shall I find faith? So the Lord is looking for faith. Okay, he's looking for somebody to be saved. Why would his name be YAHAWASHI? Right? He delivers. He saves. If there's nobody believing, he gonna save them. So there gotta be people that believe in him, right? So you gotta be doing what the Lord told you to do to be saved, and that's feeding the flock. Go ahead.
For mercy and wrath come from him.
Mercy and wrath come from YAHAWASHI. So choose. All right, who you gonna serve? You gonna serve Esau? Okay, you gonna believe that? Oh, I got my 401k and then feel the wrath of getting gunned down? Okay, whatever. All right, but your spirit gonna go back to the Most High. Or Most High YAHAWASHI, who has mercy and wrath, man. Who can grant you the kingdom of heaven, man. You see, who can wipe away tears from your eyes, man. And you shall see no more death, no more pain. And Jacob shall be at rest and be quiet, man. That's the covenant that the Lord gave unto us. Jeremiah 31, man. Being changed. Go ahead.
For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rested upon sinners.
Rested upon sinners, man. All right. So that's cut cold to the point, man. All right, and all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Just read it.
Would say what? The evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. So that's that's why you got these coffers coming in, man. Niggas is bucking up, coming into the truth. Not coming into the truth.
Coming against it.
Coming against the truth, man. See? And really, when you coming up against the apostles, you coming up against the Lord. Whether you believe that or not. Because we believe that through faith, just like they believe. This is the body of YAHAWASHI. You coming up against Elder Apostle R, you coming up against YAHAWASHI, man. Because see, you despise the chief cornerstone. You see? Yeah. And we are cornerstones, man. So what? We are rejected and despised upon men. Yeah. That's why the Lord said, upon this rock shall I build my church. Yeah. Why? Because King David was despised, man. Yeah. Was he not, Peter? Right? So in order to be in this truth, you got to be despised. And that's why in the book of Romans it says, him that despises me and that despises ye, despises the Most High, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Through the Spirit, we're doing what we're supposed to do. That's why we're despised. Not because we're being niggas. Nothing in the world. What do they niggas say? Haters gonna hate and things, some lame shit like that. The world. Shit. Yeah, the world hates us because we're striving after righteousness. Man. Yeah, and they hated YAHAWASHI, and he was perfect. Yeah, and we're following after his same footsteps.
Yes, we're not going out to the club. We're not smoking weed with you, man. I'm not trying to go fuck somebody's baby moms, bro. Okay. Just cause you hitting on her chick, you hitting on her friend, and you like her baby mama ain't got no man there, but man, no, bro, we're not committing iniquity, man. You see, we're different. That's the Israel of the Most High, Galatians 6:16. All right, you close out.
Come, hey, with that, those witnesses be edifying, and as always, we want to give our praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Ba'kakodash. Double honors again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.